Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So if you're into photography and you like taking photos and you consider photography as your main job, then the phone which I'm going to say you is the phone made for you. So this is the Xiaomi 14 Ultra, the phone which is basically meant for photographers only. So let's go one by one. First up is the design and the display. So on the first glance of the Xiaomi 14 Ultra, it looks so similar to the Xiaomi 13 Ultra. But in the Xiaomi 14 Ultra, the back, the design, the material they have used is vegan leather. For the animal lovers, as this material is vegan leather, so the damage and scratches are lightly visible. The mid-frame is milled from a single block of aluminium, which promises extra rigidity. This time around, every version gets an IP68 dust and water resistant. The Xiaomi 14 Ultra is protected through a Xiaomi Shield Glass. Xiaomi 14 Ultra's display, they are naming as the Ultra Liquid Display, which basically means that this phone is actually curved. So all around liquid display means curved display, which nowadays most of the phones are not having. There is no uncomfortable sharp edges with the glass flowing neatly into the mid frame. So design part, I am not that much impressed. Like, it is the same, but coming to the display, it is that much impressive. So coming to that, we are getting a 6.73 inch size display with a 1 to 120 Hz variable refresh rate with an LTPO display. And coming to that, next is the 3000 nits peak brightness, which means you can kick this smartphone to the sunlight and you can see your content very easily. That much bright it is on this daylight use. So display was impressive, but what about the performance? Let's take it out. Coming to the spec wise, you are getting a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, which is the latest chipset of the Snapdragon, and with a 16 GB of RAM with 512 GB of storage. Of course, you need that for the photography camera. Okay, what about you like a gamer and a photographer? Xiaomi has given you a very good chamber, like a cooling system inside the smartphone. If even though you're shooting a video or taking photos or even gaming, and even you can play your games at 60 frames per second, that much smooth. That bodes well for the gamers and should mean that phone doesn't feel that much heating when filming on or editing 4K video. So a photographer who is also a gamer needs a better battery life. Don't worry about that, Xiaomi got you. They have a 5300 mAh battery capacity, which can last longer for a day easily if you are a hardcore user also. What if the 5300 mAh battery is dead? Like, the phone is dead, you need to charge it up. Don't worry, Xiaomi got you back. They have a 90 watts fast charging inside the box, and you have a 80 watts fast charging wireless, which is not inside the box. I buy it separately. At least charger is in the box. So you got a good performance, you got a better battery, you got a design, and even the display better, like the best. What about the cameras, which is this phone is known for? So coming to the camera, there is a quad setup on the rear facing camera, and all these cameras are having a 50 megapixel powered by Leica's sensor. Everything sits behind Leica's developed glass and offers a pair of image processing modes, Leica Vibrant boosts saturation,
for a more pleasing picture, while Leica Authentic delivers more muted hues for a more natural appearance. There is a whole lot more going on behind the scenes and bunch of shooting modes.
You know, the power of a photographer is not only the camera, it is also their kit. So Xiaomi got you that also. So Xiaomi has a photographer kit made basically for the 14 Ultra. But besides, you need to pay an extra for that kit. So there is a dedicated kit for the Xiaomi 14 Ultra with so much accessories needed for a photographer to use this Xiaomi 14 Ultras at the maximum. So the kit includes a plastic case, which is nice. The case also includes a grip, which basically has so much features, like you can take the photo, you can zoom in or out, all in your hand, just like a photographer.
The case can be used without a grip, which exposes the Xiaomi phone's logo through a slot in back. The slot is there for a functional reason, though it is used to latch the grip to case.
What about their software? Like, even you are using a heavy mirrorless camera also, the software is also a main part. So let's go on HyperOS. So the Xiaomi 14 series is the one of the flagship phones coming with the first generation of the HyperOS. The HyperOS firstly just provides you a 4 years of software update, which is not that much impressive or like eye-catching when you have 7 years of software update from the Samsung and the Google. The HyperOS just basically sees like the last generation of the MIUI, just as subtle differences. Only some, but most of them are similar. Some of them are just easily noticeable as the iPhone software like iOS. But still, HyperOS has just got better. You can add more widgets, more software abilities that you have, and AI is also built in this software. So what about the price? What about the price of the Xiaomi 14 Ultra? The photographer, how much he has to pay for this smartphone? So the photographer has to pay about like approximately $1,200 just for this 14 Ultra, and the kit is separately you have to buy. So my work is that if you are a photographer and if you are into photos, then this smartphone is their best choice. Like, out of the world of this this iPhones and even the Samsung and the Google Pixel, why the Xiaomi means it's just a photography? Because all of the things like the software, even the battery capacity, even the performance just is so similar to Samsung's S24 Ultra, but you are not getting one important thing from which you don't get in the Samsung. That is the Leica. So Leica has so much vibrant colors and even an authentic more saturation. So that doesn't mean that this is best than the Samsung S24 Ultra. It is same, just if you know how to like adjust the settings on your camera, then you can go for the Xiaomi 14 Ultra. Or you want all-rounder like the performance, battery and even more software AI part, then S24 Ultra is the best choice. So by saying that, my name is Saharsh, you can call me SS, and I'll catch you in the next video.